plans for you, oh yes.
But this is my home. It's the only home I've ever known.
Great contrast between the elaborate mansion with organized family dinners to the rundown apartment with screaming children and no order. Also, excellent way to frame this episode with the Amelia Earhart music and the theme of escaping to be something bigger. I love the spoof of Bless This Mess on the wall. Also, this painting is a reference to Thomas Kincaid's work and explains why PC might have felt such homey comfort from the other Kincaid painting she saw in The Shot.
Like, look at this Thomas Kincaid painting. It's simple and serene and pleasant. Oh.
Great A Christmas Story reference with the leg lamp, too. Plus, apparently this plant hanging up here is a spider plant, which is hallucinogenic for cats. Cutie cutie getting high as fuck in this house.
Come on, one of the gals got the get up and go to tame those savage sun beasts and become their queen!
The absurd dialogue in this movie gets me so much. What the fuck is this dude talking about?
I suppose the most effective way to do it is to do it.
Love the graffiti with the animal-themed band names. At least I think they're bands. Nice transition, and smart way to show how the rich people they worked for did not stay on the top, with the dilapidated building in the background.
5 pages of dialogue in one day. What am I, young Sheldon?
Bojack.
No show should have that much talking. TV is a visual medium.
No show should have that much talking, he says, before the episode where he talks for 26 minutes straight.
Thanks for coming all this way.
This dissection of the anthropomorphized pig is harrowing. Also kills me that this drink is just advertised as fizz.
I know what you're thinking. Just another dumb teenager so liquored up on hooch she forgot to make sure her boyfriend wrapped his tweedle.
Holy southern lingo. They really go all out in the characterization of any location that they venture to.
Hello, baby.
Hey, listen, I know Flip just wants me to be the woman.
Love the storyboarding of a clear filler episode of Filbert. That's usually what their plots are like. Plus, the follow-up gag is pretty great too.
Everything I pitch, he shoots down.
That's just because it's coming from someone who isn't him. If you want him to like your idea, just convince him he thought of it himself.
You really think he'll do it just because I say it's his idea?
That's a great idea, Diane.
Watching Sadie's reactions is a treat here. They're really revealing for how she perceives PC's behavior, and they took their time to animate them very detailed.
You can take the girl out of the Greensboro High Point metropolitan area, but you can't take the Greensboro High Point metropolitan area out of the girl.
I wish my boyfriend would have taken his penis out of the girl. Meaning I wish he would have pulled out.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Oh my god, the dialogue in this show is so delightfully insane. Great food pun on the truck. Peanut Butter casually demonstrating why people consider him the favorite star over Bojack throughout this entire conversation.
At the flea market, I sell clothes I bought cheap and then bedazzled. I'm not saying I'm the damn little Target or nothing, but it's good enough for fleas.
The flea market literally being for fleas? Ugh. Always with the poignant transitions, this one.
Your mom's drunk again, isn't she?
Oh, my mom, well, obviously she was planning on cleaning the floors, but I asked her if I could do it. I want to learn all the tricks of the trade so one day I can be as good a housekeeper as she is.
This is such an important moment that explains so much about Princess Carolyn's character and how she became this workaholic who lifts everyone else up that we know her to be.
Why don't you go live with your dad down in Raleigh?
All my sisters and brothers are gone. If I leave, my mom's got nobody.
So heartbreaking how she feels responsible for her mother at this age.
Look, I think if I just keep my head down and be patient, Coach will eventually realize I should be QB1, you know?
That's a terrible approach. You need to go after what you want.
Showing that agent-manager prowess early on.
Don't leave until you get that yes. Oh.
And I love that this flashback actually spurns her to action, taking her own advice.
But I guess in the corporate world, when people ask questions, they expect someone to answer them. And apparently, yeah, wow really makes you think it's not the kind of answer they're looking for.
Once again, Todd is so relatable. Spent a bit of time in the corporate world, and these answers do not, in fact, work.
We've been through this, Todd. Lakes don't have emotions.
What about Ricky Lake?
So funny how they've been through this. Todd and PC are such a great friendship. Aziz is hiring a hostess. Oh, this shit never gets old, does it? I also never realized that the window has what Princess Carolyn says about sausage links versus patties on it, as well as like a slogan for the shop.
Meaning a sausage patty, not that bullshit link situation they call sausage in LA. Congratulations!
Oh.
Oops, sorry, I got a little carried away there.
That's okay. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
This is painful to watch. Accurate.
Jove, she's doing it! She's flying to the sun!
Great use of the Amelia Earhart movie to show how Princess Carolyn perceives this relationship as a way out for her, a road to success, to her happy ending.
That's where she's going. Now we don't need to be sad when we think about her later.
This movie trying to retcon history into being more positive. Cutie Cutie sleeping with her hands in lotion-filled socks, as stated in this season's premiere by the woman we thought would be Princess Carolyn's adoption counselor.
Is your name Cutie Cutie Cupcake?
No, that's...
Were you born on August 12, 1947? Do you sleep with your hands stuffed in lotion-filled socks?
No.
Right, because you're not your mother.
College brochures.
You think you're going to some fancy college in California, all the way on the other side of the country from your mother? You're going to abandon me?
Mom, it's not about you.
You see L.A. No, you will not see L.A. Even if you get into one of these places, how are you going to pay for it?
I'll get a job or a paid internship.
Well, la-dee-da. I did not realize I was in the presence of someone who was going to get a paid internship.
Mom, you need to go to bed.
More great insight into what Princess Carolyn had to overcome through her childhood. You can tell by her expression how often she has experienced these rants before, where her mother tries to convince her that she is not destined for anything, manipulating her into staying by her side so that she can continue taking care of her and doing her job for her. Again, just a fantastic way to show the beginning of PC's pattern of behavior, and even the cause for her relationships to people like Bojack. Great music spoofs on the old records here. Personal favorites are Woodchuck Brown and Stinky Friedman for Kinky Friedman. Well, this guy's booth is rather frank. There's a pun everywhere you look in this show.
Anyway, I said I wanted to do my own stunts too, but little did I know that Flip was writing a new scene where a motorcycle falls off a 5-story building.
I love how well the side stories have compounded into this really major issue for Bojack. Very creative way to tell a tale in the background. Oh shit, guys, I gotta unpause. I have been officially called out. This guy has the creepiest shop I've ever seen. Also, he doesn't understand how boxes work.
Sadie, you can sell anything if you just sell people the idea that they're not being sold to.
Wow, that's pretty manipulative.
Oh, but I didn't need to because your clothing sells itself.
This is a great miniaturization of PC's whole dilemma, trying to walk this line between being a killer manager and also appearing as a caring mother. And yet another excellent animal pun.
Let someone else do all the work, right? Girl, you do not want to be pregnant.
Ouch, this line is really casually painful.
No, don't cry. Look, they're gonna have you move into the big house, probably in the big room. You know, the one with all the dolls. And I'll be right up here whenever you need me. Hey, I want to give you this. Your Grammy gave me this necklace when I first got pregnant. It's been in our family for generations. It's from the old country.
Oh, seeing the source of this lie that was revealed last season hits so hard. She carried this belief with her for decades, and it was only given to her in the effort to keep her close, to use her.
I love church and I love the Lord. God is my backdoor pilot.
I wish Dreb was a backdoor pilot. Maybe then I wouldn't be pregnant. Anal sex.
Got it.
Jesus Christ, Sadie. Another great animal pun with the Second Baptist Brotherhood Church. Also, this dog's shirt is great because I could not tell if it was talking about breasts or ribs, but it turns out he was talking about antlers.
That's my sister Tanya. Thinks she's so smart. I'm like, if you're so smart, Tanya, why do you live on a dry dock pontoon boat?
Good one.
She's got a great heart.
I love that Tanya hears this and is genuinely touched.
And finally, the cousins. I slept with all of them.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm from North Carolina, not Tennessee.
Damn, that's a fucking call-out. Inter-Southern disputes, I guess. I don't know what the state rivalries are like down there for y'all.
You don't have stars in LA?
Not like these. Too much light pollution. And heavy pollution.
That's an insanely well-phrased joke. The mounted fish. Again, just plain haunting. Also, why are they caked up?
Of course, if it's a boy, he'll be the third Cooper Thomas Rogers Wallace, so you'll call him Cooper the Third, or Cooper 3, Trip, Trey, or Lil Coop. You'll join the junior league, maybe singing the Follies. Mrs. Wallace will teach you how to play bridge and destroy other families' social status through indelicate gossip.
Daveed Diggs kills this whole rich people rules rant. I mean, so many great gags about how awful the 1% are in there.
Mary, Mary, season's greetings so as not to alienate our friends of other faiths, but we'll know it's Christmas. No money troubles, thanks to the Wallace & Sons answering machine tape empire. Yes, as long as people need answering machine tapes, you will be taken care of.
Ooh, so that's why they didn't last.
Bojack's hurt real bad. Ow, I'm in so much pain. I'm like Carrie Strug over here.
Wild how badly things go when Princess Carolyn isn't around for like 5 seconds. Gives you a lot of context about why she feels like she has to be there in the first place. Everyone else on their own has like a combined single brain cell.
Sartre was wrong. Physical pain is so much worse than prolonged emotional distress. What a hack!
Great no exit critique from Bojack. Also, Bojack continues his hatred for Sartre.
The French people do not care for you ever since you said that thing about them in the press.
Hey, I stand by my critique of Sartre. His philosophical arguments helped many tyrannical regimes justify overt cruelty. Also, the French smell and I hate them.
Go to him, Sadie. He loves you.
Don't listen to her, Sadie. She lives in a pontoon boat.
Y'all could be begging for a ride when the flood comes.
This line from Tanya absolutely destroyed me. So hick, it hurts.
Miscarriages don't just happen. This was our ticket. That baby would have changed everything for us.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow, this is fucking awful. To be completely blamed for a miscarriage like this, again, it tells you a lot about how PC came to be the person that she is. This scene doesn't really get discussed enough, but this is one of the worst parenting moments the show has given us and gives you so much insight into why Princess Carolyn takes so much responsibility onto her own shoulders.
Maybe Cooper will marry me anyway?
Oh, sweetie, you've been watching too many of those old movies.
Oh, Amy Sedaris' voice acting is so well done here. This is genuinely heartbreaking.
Besides, you don't want that life. You're free now.
Free to do what?
I wasn't gonna tell you, but this came in the mail.
Cutie Cutie is another very realistic depiction of a toxic parent from this show, by the way. She does clearly feel things for her daughter and does things to cheer her up, like give her the acceptance letter, even though that's not really a gift. Like, Princess Carolyn deserved to have it. It's not all berating and abuse, though. They do these little gestures to try to get you to turn around and stay for longer. And I'm not saying she's actively thinking, you know, oh, I'm gonna manipulate my daughter into staying with me. You know, she just relies so heavily on her. I believe that sort of controlling, manipulative behavior to keep Princess Carolyn close is second nature for her at this point. One of my favorite transitions in the entire show.
Listen, I've known me some Stribs. Little sweet, little dangerous, but the second things get complicated, he'll run away.
Princess Carolyn's sincere advice from experience is so fantastic. It reminds her of her time with Rutabaga, probably.
Did you really like the clothes I made?
Of course I did.
Then why didn't you buy anything for yourself?
Sadie...
You're bullshitting me. This is just another sale for you.
No.
You think I'm stupid, but I've been watching you bullshit everyone on that phone of yours.
While this does end bittersweetly for now, I do love this characterization of Sadie. She is perceptive and extremely smart, and she shows it by how well she's been watching Princess Carolyn's behavior. It really makes her a unique character, not just this one-off lady that we'll never remember.
I just want to help you. I want to give your baby a better life.
Better than what? Better than a sky full of stars?
This is such an understandable disagreement, too. Princess Carolyn is proud of escaping North Carolina and moving to LA. I don't think she thinks she's better than Sadie, but I understand how Sadie would have built up this perception of PC as a manipulative, controlling showbiz executive in her own mind, especially with Princess Carolyn's assertion at the end about giving future Ruthie a better life.
Okay, Sadie, you do whatever you want. You want to keep the baby? You want to give the baby to someone else? Fine. Just do what you want to do. Don't live your life for Strib or this baby or anybody else.
I know that.
Okay, good.
But here is where Princess Carolyn's real humanity shines through, showing that she is different from all of those other executives, wanting the best for Sadie, no matter what she decides to give her, showing empathy. Plus, it's just fantastic advice all around for anybody to take, really. Always with the puns and the news headlines. Also, great animal spoof of the Kardashians. Another fantastic transition with the nice detail of the same passenger and worker at different ages and time periods. I love how much their style changes. Great Def Shepherd spoof.
Los Angeles isn't going nowhere, just another year. By that time, Boots will be out of rehab and he can come home and help out. Just wait until then.
Mom, please.
A year, you'll hardly notice it.
No, Mom, I gotta go.
Please? Can't you just do this one thing for me?
David Sedaris, Amy Sedaris' brother, who plays Princess Carolyn, by the way, who plays Cutie Cutie, absolutely kills this final scene. The break in his voice as he begs her to stay really sells this moment, and he's not even really an actor, I don't think.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Princess Carolyn is finally able to break away and begin her own life, to move on from working for her mother and propping her up, and to go after what she really wants, to live her life for herself, not for anyone else, as she just encouraged Sadi to do. She really saw a lot of herself in this woman. That's why she's been flashing back so much to her past, not just because she's in North Carolina. I mean, the return of the Amelia Earhart music for this moment is just the icing on the cake for this excellent ending to the episode. So wonderfully bittersweet, but you know it is for the best. And then they do this nice folk version of the outro. You gotta love the attention to detail. There's so much love put into this show. But if you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/PosiTVty. That's PosiTVty. There you get all these videos before they come out on YouTube. You get to choose exactly what you want to see on the channel, and you get the unedited essays, so you can hear all of my mistakes. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff, because we really appreciate all the support on YouTube as well. But thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you all. See you for the next video.